Hello everyone, and this is Planning with Erin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be making my first new releases video for my Etsy shop. It's kind of a small new release week for me. I usually try to get like 3 or 4 things out at once. This week I'm only doing 2 things, but I think they are both things that will make a lot of people happy. One of them has been a very long time coming, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm going to do that one. Actually, I'm going to do that one second. First, I have a new weekly kit coming out. It is called the April Showers Kit. You know, April's coming up, and that's the whole, like, I don't even know what to call it, behind April. The, like, gimmick, I guess. So, I went with a sort of mint color. It's a little darker than mint, because you'll see why in a minute. A pastel yellow and a gray color, just kind of goes together there, and then we have a little bit of a rainy background. Amusingly enough, that is actually the background of my cell phone, my home screen. So, and these are just little like decorative quote boxes. This one says, raise your words, not your voice. It is the rain that grows flowers, not thunder. And this one says, if you want a rainbow, you have to put up with the rain. So, that's just the checklist and icons sheet for my weekly kit. And then I have the MDNs and half boxes. These right here, actually, these pattern sheets are why the green is a little bit darker than I had originally intended for it to be. Simply because I didn't want to have to change the color of the background too much for that. And I really liked the way that it looked with the darker gray. So we've got that. We just have 2 that are blank, and then 2 with the raindrop paper pattern in the background. One with a little tiny, you can see it really good on the gray and the green in the camera. The yellow shows up a lot better in person than it is on camera. But little tiny drops and then slightly larger drops. And then we have the full boxes here. There's 5 decorative ones, and then 5 that are more functional with the whited out box in the middle. I do have the 3 raindrop paper pattern backgrounds as 3 of the functional boxes, and then the 2 decorative ones that are repeated as functional are these 2 here, the black and white ones. I thought that just went really well with the gray, and you could probably do a really cool like black-white grayscale kit with this as a not as a substitute, like as a little bit of a filler. And I am actually going to be working on a black and white kit soon, but I've also been working on this kit for a really long time, and it's just getting released this week. So the next thing, and the reason why my planner is open to this page specifically, is I have finally come out with a kit, I guess, kind of, for this blank page before the monthly divider. Also, sorry, I don't know if you can hear him. My dog is sleeping behind me and snoring very loudly right now, so I apologize if you can hear him. But this page here, I never really do anything with it, except for I track my work hours so I can see my average there, and that's literally all I do. Every other month it is blank, and that makes me sad, because why have this page if I'm not going to do anything with it? So I've already taken a picture of that, so I won't lose the information. And I have made a March one to match my March monthly kit. My March monthly is called March Woods in my shop, and this is what it looks like basically. Has this gray wood background, lots of green, but kind of not so St. Patrick's-y as a lot of the March kits, just kind of there. I really like it. It's been one of the most popular kits in my shop, but yeah, so I made this to match that. Oh, I also forgot to mention, this kit here sells for $6. All of my kits are $6, basically $2 a sheet. The March Woods monthly notes page kit is 2 sheets, and I know right now this just looks like a bunch of boxes, but it's going to make sense in a second, because I'm going to go ahead and put mine in after I explain this. So, on this first sheet here, we have some triangles, then we have the header here to go over this green flag, then we have 4 wood background headers, or 8, 4 here, 4 here, and then 8 in the green shades. Then we have 5 of the 2-inch boxes, 1 slightly larger box, and the budget box. I made some of them wood grain pattern background and some of them solid colored background. That way you can use the alternating headers or the matching headers, whichever you'd like. That's why they're both there. They are 8 matching text-wise headers. And then this budget like thing here, I actually forgot to put the headers in on the second sides here, but that's okay. I will add those in before I actually list this. And yeah, so I'm going to put this in now and hope to God that it fits, because I haven't actually tried this out yet. So it should be at least close sizing wise, so I don't look too stupid, but we will see. And hopefully all the cuts are good too, because again, didn't test that out. So we've got the March overview header, that I can't put down. So my stickers are not actually removable, but if you peel them up really quickly, you can usually get them to come up and go back down. In which case, you might struggle a little bit. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Looks like it does need to be a hair taller, but that might also be because I put it down too far. But we've got the March overview here, and then my idea, let me find my sheet actually, so I make sure I put it down how I want it. I did put like a teaser picture of this up on my planning Instagram, which is Planning with Erin, as expected, and it kind of shows what I planned on doing with this. So let me leave these here so you can actually see them. But it's kind of, it's different when you can see it like used in a planner. And I forgot to, or I didn't make a budget header, but I probably will also add one that just goes thin along the top of this in a solid green, maybe in a wood grain. I don't know, we'll see. I do want to do, I'm debating on color scheme here. Because, like, I don't want to go overboard with the wood grain, but at the same time, I kind of really like the wood grain a lot. So, I would like to use it a lot. I did alternate the thickness of the wood, and as well as the direction. So it does give that a little bit of variation there. Thought that would be a good idea. And like I said, I do have this copied down elsewhere, so I can not lose that without having to look it back up again. That's really crooked, but those boxes do line up with each other. I'm going to do a wood grain in the middle, and these should go into this. I want to do it this way actually. Put this here. That might not be enough space for my header. I don't know, I'm still learning with this kit just as much as you guys are. One thing I thought you could do, like, so here, let me go over this. The headers are birthdays, important dates, special events, goals, work hours. That's what this is here. To do, notes, and currently, like currently reading, currently whatever. So I thought it would be kind of neat to do like birthdays, important dates, special events, and then like goals, notes, or something to that effect over here. I do also have one of these, this longer box, and I thought that would be good for being very crooked, but either the to-do list or the notes. And then if you don't space it out quite as much as I did, there's also room down at the bottom of that for another one of these. I'm going to put this one down a little farther so I know I have room for my header. Just ignore how really crooked some of these are coming out, because I'm not very good at putting things in straight apparently. So there you go. Covers up about as much as a header would. down at the bottom here. So about that much space. If you put them like right up against each other, they would fit perfectly together. So, and then as you see, you do have like the triangles. I just thought they would be cute to offer up a little bit of a like different shape here. Or if you didn't want to use this giant budget sticker, because I know not everybody wants to do their budgeting in their planner, you could use the other, there's still a full 2-inch square, then you could use some of the diamonds, and you can always just use the headers as well. So let me go ahead and I'm going to use that middle one there for birthdays in March, because there are a lot of birthdays in my family this month. Or in my life, I guess. Some of them are not family members. And I think I'm going to use currently on on the long box. Alternatively, if you use the other square box here, you would have basically like this much space in between them. Let me see if I can get this to go straight. There we go. Look at that. It looks so much nicer when things are straight, not just all jaggedy. And then have a wood grained one that says, maybe I'll just do notes. I'm going to do it like to cover up here, because I don't know that I'll have any notes really either. So, but there you go. And that just gives something, a little bit more life to this page here. And also it makes it match the monthly, which, yeah, I'm pretty fond of. I also, you'll probably notice, normally my monthly kits come just like this. Use February as an example. Just some headers, some holidays, some payday markers, and then the 2 header cover-ups. But on my March, you might notice that there are date cover-ups, and that my sidebar also matches. That was something new that I was working on, and I'm still kind of working on. I have, let me see if I can find them. They're next to me somewhere. Ooh. So I have the rest of the year done. Let me show. Like, see, this is April. So this is April's sidebar, and then obviously some samplers, because there's, like, I didn't have anything up here because I don't really do decorative stuff. So I put some samplers up here to be given out with orders that come out in April. And then we have like the day washi cover up, like these parts here. And then I have these all customized for myself. They would be blank when they go up in the store, obviously, but it just has my bills and my savings listed with a blank for each week and the total. And it just matches the monthly headers. And like I said, I have them in all of the months for the rest of the year. That's May, this is June, July, August. September actually looks a lot like March because I really liked this, and then October. But see, here's the thing. October, the way the month falls, the day cover-up washi strips were too big to have the samplers on top like all the rest. And I had to add a couple of like decorative boxes to go along with it. And I don't know if I want to list all of these with like one page with, or 1 month with decorations, and no months with, or every other month without them. So I've been trying to decide if I want to list these tomorrow or not. I do have all of the other month cover-ups, the normal, just this part, and the strips already listed for the rest of the year, and I also have them in bundles, so you can save money. But let me know your thoughts on the sidebar. That's what I've been calling them, this sidebar, the extras for the monthly, in the comments below, and maybe they'll go up later this week rather than tomorrow, on Thursday, today, I guess, when you'll be watching this. Maybe they'll go up next week, who knows. So I have this kit here. I'm listing it for $4 because it is the 2 sheets. And I mean, truthfully, you could get 2 months out of this because there's still 4 boxes left. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 headers. So you could easily move some of these over into this. You could use some of them for your like weekly spread if you wanted to. They wouldn't fit because these boxes are too wide and too tall. Yeah, too tall. But you know, they could add some, especially the diamond or the triangles. They could add some spice to your weekly spreads. So that is my new releases video for March the 10th. I hope you guys like some of the stuff I'm coming out with, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!